Quite simply, what I'm going to do is go through to a product or have a look at a range of products that we could look at on the Amazon Marketplace and show you what you need to be looking at to see if it is a seasonal product and what you need to be analyzing in that deal analysis to make sure that you're making the right buying decisions. Let's jump on the computer now and look through that. Okay, so I've just jumped into Amazon and I've searched for rubber dinghy. It's one of the products I talked about earlier. Now, what I'm going to do is jump into one of these products and look at the deal analysis side of it. And in particular, what am I looking for? I'm looking at Keeper. I'm really trying to understand what's gone on with the history of the product and if it's seasonal, if it's not, and what I can understand from that graph. Let's jump on it now and have a look. Okay, so let's just jump into this first product here. And if you want to know, if you're looking here, I've got a Chrome extension installed down here called Amazon DS Quick View, which helps me just understand more about the products. Now, when I overview on the bottom right, I'm getting Keeper graphs, so I can see that well. But let's now have a look at this product. Okay, so what we've just done now is just loaded up the product. Now, I'm probably not going to go straight into the analysis of profit and ROI like you might do for a typical deal analysis. For these types of products, the first thing I want to do is go down to the Keeper chart. Why? Because I want to get a feel for the history of the product and what's happened. So let's scroll down now. So come down now and I'm into this Keeper chart here. Now, what I'll do is I'll kind of zoom in to make it a bit easier for you. And quite simply, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump out to all. I want to have a look at all time. And what I'm really looking at is, quite simply, that green line, that sales rank going up and down, up and down. So let's just zoom into that period. And what I'll do is I'll just take a screenshot. Okay, so I've just grabbed the screenshot now. Now, what I'm really looking for is this green line. If I kind of draw a line of best fit, what you can see is it's kind of doing this. Well, what does that tell me? Well, if you know anything about sales rank, generally the lower the sales rank, the faster the product is selling. So what can we see is during these periods down here, so let's call it from here to here, and then from here to here, this is selling really, really well. And then outside of that, so these periods up here, and up here, the winter months, not selling so well. So I can certainly see how that repetition of that trend in the sales rank is telling me this product is a seasonal product. I could probably guess that. But what I'm really interested in is understanding about when does the season start and when does the season end. That's the important point. So quite simply, what I'm looking at here is to say potentially it's going to start around about April here, and again, probably maybe a little bit later, April, May, around here, and it's probably going to be finishing October. I'm just going to guess here, you can start to see this goes up around October. So I'd probably say I've got between about May and October. I've got to get my stock cleared by October, but May is about when it starts. So this is that product. Now, the other thing I might do, if I kind of come back, is to say what I'm going to be looking at is what's the average sales rank during that period. So from here to here, and then here to here. Why? Because if I can zoom in, for example, if this is a product that I want to source, if I zoom in just during these periods, if I kind of, what I'm looking at is this line on the right, I'm going to literally try and draw a line of best fit in my head and say, I think perhaps maybe this is 1,500. If we say 1,500, it's potentially going to get way faster, maybe even 1,000. That's the average sales rank during that period. It's going to be 1,000. And then if it's 1,000, what I can then do is jump over to the Jungle Scout free sales estimator. And if you want to know how to get here, go to Jungle Scout and then go to resources, sales estimator. And I can go quite simply 1,500, for example, marketplace UK. And what category are we in? Category is sports and outdoor. Let's grab that. Sports and outdoor. Estimate sales. So that's saying that's selling 630 products every single month, pretty much on average during that period we highlighted here. So from about the 1st of April through to about the end of August, 630, if not more, because it dips down even lower. And as you dip down lower, sales are going to really ramp up. So great opportunity there to spot and understand how many sales, what time it starts, when it finishes, and obviously how many you might need to buy. So certainly a top tip there, help you find and understand those seasonal products.